So I'm just going to record a voiceover as I watch this here. I'll try and speed up. We'll speed up where necessary, maybe click around a little bit. And so it's late July. The last update I have that I could find was April. I thought I had done some more. So I've had a lawn service. So we dethatched in April, overseed it, aerate it, everything. And the seeding really didn't work out too well, but when I had the lawn service come around, the fertilizing definitely helped. And the fertilizing definitely greens things up. I still haven't had like awesome growth. The grass doesn't get terribly long. It might get to 4 to 5 inches, and I cut it to 3.5. At 3.5, it looks pretty good. It's not growing strong enough to cut it at 4. It just doesn't look good. So the services come out and done their applications, and we've had some applications to help get rid of crabgrass and clover. And so when you get rid of clover, where the clover was, it leaves these burnout spots, which then have to fill in. And then with the crabgrass, it's just great crabgrass control, but there is one section here you'll see next to the driveway where the crabgrass is just out of control. I'll have to do something to fix that. Maybe it's just start again in that section. What are you going to do? Overall, it doesn't look bad. Some of the lighter grass is, I think they call it the Poa trivialis, and they treated for it. It should go away. And overall, not bad, and not bad compared to my neighbors, but for how much work I've been putting into it, it's not really as good as I thought it could be. So this is just watching kind of jump around a little bit as we go on here. Yeah, see, oh, the other thing too is this past weekend I manually ripped out sections of crabgrass where it was just like a piece here and a piece there. You'll see some holes here. There was some crabgrass there. I just manually took out these brown spots where there was a lot of clover. And once the clover died, just the grass hasn't really filled in and grown back. You can still see some clover. The treatment was really good, although not perfect. That brown spot, that's from crabgrass I ripped out. And this section here next to the driveway, I did not do pre-emergent this year. I just went with fertilizer and the overseed, and this is the challenge you have. This is a hot area where, it's an area of the yard that gets a lot of sun. So that's that was a mistake, trying to seed an area that gets a lot of sun. That's where a pre-emergent would have really worked. Maybe I'll go with like a different kind of grass there, just to try something different. Who cares? Just one little section. What do I care? I got a little aggressive with the shrubs in this planter. That Japanese maple's growing okay. The rose bushes were struggling. This one was doing better than the others, so I kind of left him intact, but I've put down some plant food now, and we're seeing some flowering coming back. But I think that thing should be really vibrant. I need to get some next to those rose plants. I forget the name of the things that were in there, but I just really didn't like them too much. They were kind of overgrowing the rose bushes, and so I feel like they were competing. So I think I'll get those out and plant something next to the rose bushes that might complement them well, like a Black Eye Susan. I don't know. So here you can see the grass does not look bad. It doesn't look bad. It's just not as good as it could be. And the back section there, I'm gonna do some topsoil and seeding here in a few weeks. This section, called the pool area, the true backyard, the pool area. Again, some browning. That could have been where clovers were. I did pull out some crabgrass. Just waiting for fertilizer to take hold. That's not a terribly sunny section there. That gets shade by the house. So I can't really say why we're having some trouble there. This is a sunny section, and there's a lot of crabgrass. Again, I pulled some out. You can see here, I may have shot myself in the foot by overseeding in the spring. The risk when you overseed in the spring and you aerate If you don't use a pre-emergent, the risk is that you get a lot of crabgrass, and in this section there is some crabgrass. It's not overwhelming, it's controllable. It's not like the side of the driveway where that just has to be redone. Let's see what else is going on here. Now you can see kind of the patches of crabgrass there. Not horrible, I mean, but it can be better.